Well, this week we're going to be looking at some little trains, some medium-sized trains and some big trains. Well, I've just made an extra long wall for the small station platform. So I had to join some pieces in the middle. So if you can see, I've made some little wall joiners to hold both sides. So now I've just got to put the capping stone on the wall. So I've got to cut those capping stones out of the paper kit and then glue that on the top of the wall, and then we can install it on the station. So I've glued the wall together, and now we can just put it into place and make sure it all fits okay. And there he goes. So there's our station platform wall. That's quite good. Quite pleased with that. I will glue that in place in a moment, and then it's done. So you can see on these tracks we did some weathering. So I've put some sort of black water over these to dirty them up a bit, but the main lines, neither of the main lines have got any sort of weathering on them at all, or dirt. So I'm going to do that now, just make it a bit dirtier because it's too clean. Like here, remember we put the some extra colours along the edge of the railways. So I'm just going to do that to the main lines so that it all looks a little bit more natural. Well, we're going to do some covering on this little hill. So I've got my little cottage, and I'm trying to work out where to put him. Maybe the cottage would be by the road, but then maybe I need to put it back a little bit so that I can have a little path going up to it or something. I don't know, I'm not quite sure. Or maybe at an angle. Maybe something like that would be okay. So then I can also put a little path that's going up to it. So let's draw a path into the road. So now I can put in some tarmac. Maybe it's just a cottage that people walk into. Oh no, they're going to need somewhere to park a car, aren't they? So let's make it wide enough for a car. Okay, so the car will come in. Oh, okay, yeah, that's about the right width, isn't it, for a car? So I can just make it maybe, well, by the time I put the tarmac on, it is going to be a little bit wider anyway. So that'll be okay. There you go. That's okay. So now we can put some more covering around the outside. Okay, we're going to put some glue down, ready for the different ground covers. Okay, the cottage is going in the middle. I don't really need to put ground cover down there, but I guess actually maybe I will. And I can sit the cottage on the top and put some stuff around it. And blended turf in the background. Patchy there. The grass. Put down some, I'm going to have some trees on here, so I'm going to put some brown, a bit of brown down as well. And the trees are going to be on the sides, probably. A bit of fine turf as well. Yeah, I've got some on the tarmac, but that's okay because the tarmac gets covered in dirt. I think we can cope with that. A little bit of green, maybe a bit of darker green. Some weed colour. Yeah. Weeds around the back. Okay. Right, how's that looking? Oh, finally, yeah, a little bit of yellow. Some highlights yellow. Need that yellow flowers and things. There we go. Now flat brush, poke him in. Not too bad. No, there's not a lot on the side. I'll put some more on the side. Well, the little house has got his grass around him now. Yeah, a few more things to do. Probably put some static grass around it at some point and think of some hedges and a tree. Well, thinking what to do with the road over in this section. Obviously, I need a path coming to the church, so I've got to do that. I was thinking maybe this is like a little lookout point. People can sort of look somewhere, so maybe some cars could park here. So I can do some tarmac here, and then people can park their cars here and look out over the view. So I think we're probably going to bring the road in that way. And then I don't really know, I don't know if I need a road here or we're just going to have a path. Over here probably just going to be fields, and at the back is some trees. Maybe we need a car park for the church as well, but where to put the car park for the church, I don't know. Also the radius, turning radius, if cars are going to turn around. Maybe that goes that way. Something like that. And that gives the cars room to turn around and come past the church. Okay, we'll do it past the church as well. So let's draw that in. And yeah, maybe we'll have that finishing. Maybe a space for one car to park at the church just here. If there's a wedding, we can put a wedding car there. So I think that is just about what we're going to do. So a road will come up the hill, parking space here for people looking out, and then coming round to the church, one parking space for the church, or maybe for the vicar, and then that's it. Okay, so I'll get some tarmac paint and we can paint that over. I've just had a thought, I need to put a hedge at the front, don't I? So I'm probably going to have to move that road out to the edge a little bit more. So a little bit further out. So we've got room for our hedge in there. And the road to be a bit closer to the edge. Now this little line side hut's in the middle here, so I'm going to make a little base for it out of some tarmac so that I can stand it on there. So just a rough base. We're going to put some static grass on this section here. We'll start off with the 1mm. So I've got some dead grass, which looks dead, and then we've got some green grass as well. So I'll paint on some patches of glue, and we'll do the dead grass first probably, and then the green grass afterwards. Thanks for watching our shortened episode this week. We'll see you next time.
8:30 p.m.